Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things, you've Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. See, I call you Jireh, Lord, my provider. I call you Nisi, you are my banner. I call you Rapha, hey, you are my healer. Say, Lord, you are.
(7340) or 077-127-61884.
Rainbow Radio.
Something about London is the fact that you can go out and there's so many different things you can do and different places you can go.
Everyone's enjoying themselves in London. It's a buzzing atmosphere.
I just love all the music.
Rainbow Radio, live 22.4 FM and DAB+.
Oh my God, I love Rainbow Radio. Many colors, many voices, one God, one station.
I know, one God, one station. Your friend Bishop Stanley Osebri Osei. Anopai, mami sama wakwaba na sama wachimbi emra Rainbow Radio 92.4 FM. Jumadie iso. Ene eye yawe dabo fo. Yetena sise idia na yedi emrem ensem ene eba besu etiefo. Enunti anopai ye mawakwaba. Eka kyerɛ wo sɛ oba ye Facebook no so a ye bɛsrɛ wo sɛ ye nneɛma miɛnsa ɛboayin sɛ ne yɛbɛyɛ adwuma no ɛbɛkɔ n'anim na atiefoɔ atini anya so ɛmfa so. Number 1 wo bɛ share, number 2 no like it, number 3 no comment. Afei nso kai hu ne sɛ Rainbow Radio ya to apete sesei die ye ba foforo afei ne yaso ne nan yaso ne nsa no tutu ne nan tata mentingkins awurade a nyame nhira mpapapa na bo Manchester nso a DAB+ ya di ntini ewo ho anopai ka kire obi sɛ Uncle Ben atenase ya di free legal education ebesom yamanfo na wo ho atimi asane na BBC a otimi atwitwa wo ho afiri mu na BWF Solicitors your preferred community lawyers. Anopai in some way de brewono emudru papa. Mama nkochia papa na afi yemfa enema engu akwam na yentoa so free. Papa me pa cho me ma wachi ema wakwa ba ene anopai.
Oh, a prophet, Bishop. That was you are here in Shira Kessia, Srema, So nyame nkoso no use fine na adwuma because enye radio nko na oyɛ adwuma kɛseɛ na nkasa ɛyɛ sofudi wo save akra ade ama nyame nti anɔpɛ yɛ da wase aseda kɛseɛ no nso ɛkɔ ɛma wɔn a wabɛka yɛn ho anɔpɛ yi ne wɔn a ɛkyerɛ wabɛka yɛn ho yɛda mo ase yɛbɔ nyame mpa sɛ anɔpɛ dwumadi a yɛbɛdi no ɛndi mu yɛda rainbow radio nso ase na mo a mabɛka yɛn ho no yɛsrɛ mo monhyɛ because topic wei ɛyɛ very important topic a ɛboa ama yɛdwumadi ne deɛ ɛkeka ka ho no kɔ yie sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a biribiara bɛtɔtɔɔten na nyame nkyɛ adeɛ a yɛn nyinaa yɛdi nkonim ɛwɔ dwumadi a yɛredi no ho.
Emo anɔpa yi papa ɛna wate ne nka no mpanyinfoɔ ebu bebi sɛ opani dware wie a na nsuo ayɛ den asa ɛne nti anɔpa yi papa gye akonnwa no kyerɛ sɛ ɛnɛ wanka ho a nsuo no ɛbɛsɛ gya wanhwɛ ya no wanya bi ndware enti mame ɛnka nkyerɛw sɛ BWF Solicitors ɛyɛ your preferred community lawyers wohwehwɛ yɛ kyerɛ kwan a yɛwɔ 4th floor Anna House 4th floor Anna House 214 to 218 High Road 7 Sisters Landing N15 4NP masheda ena ene mede address nama because nsema papa de ba no ubehia sɛ ubetu anamo na wo ne papa akotena ase nti yankɔgye update emfiri papa ho yewie a yɛde ne adisua no ebeto aso papa yɛmfa update.
Yo, Bishop, no pay the update wo fairly straightforward. I'm say mubi na aban ansa na ABC afi we mu no or the hihye bi call parliament obeke kane ma bi agum no asisi ne ma bi akwan titiri students wontimi mfa omo dependents emba na afen so careful no na from bosome a ye free mu a ya ba foforo mu yi na no nso no wontimi emfa o dependent emma na ebiom okukuru sika no akosoro ama awofo ne ekun ne yere mu omo nso anda bibia ye friend appendix FM no so okofa wo yere na wokun aba na sika no kosoro na emnumu na almost started October with the students, on my team more. I feel I'm okay. Normally, no, around this time last year, care for no 14,000 and care rooms. You see, I'm okay. Prefer room you 2,000 a crabby. Na chese sana umumi adinimo na omo mini so be miem. Into a swat by over 80%. And students dependent and so swatted by over 80%. Now, I don't know, I'm say a matter topic edimu because near be wa yen shed so. I'm say ye te bibia na nyina ye di achire. Last year ka say weeks and weeks ahead of us no. Ye be treaty topics until we are weekend year be ye be say na mo refrigeration and your mo car garage fitter for almost betimi abie adwuma na agye license ade nkrofo aba yɛbɛma bam detia ye raise sa issue we aye the fact say dodoɔ na de a yɛhu no sɛ ɔmo ene ɔmo ahokafo ba to say students dependent school no ɔmo nkɔ school no na wɔ sɛ aban so agye ɔmo asetena free ɔmo nsa na yɛgye wɔ asetena free nsa a ɛnyɛ nkwa na affect omo a odi omo ba nyina no ya affect omo na de ye hu say in the last few months no niema bebre ana esi efa school for bimo wo ho omo ba omo use agents na agents no bank statement omo use no dodo na ye hu say ye fake bank statement obi wo ho a na account no wo ho de na bi eska wo mu no na ntesa na omo akobru bi egrum home office hu ama sesi a no twitwa saa de ne mu nyina even we school no kra na wo switch akọ bibia otwe waso say why misrepresentation na wo misrepresentation otimi etwe waso under the law de ha adwene titiriu ayese obi se maba meni mi ku ne ba wan ko school no na yɛama yɛn 60 days sɛ yɛbɛtwam then yɛbɛtumi ayɛ. Ɛyɛ ade a wɔsɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛhyɛ no nso. Nnora nso mehu sɛ Court of Appeal, in fact, ɛyɛ April, but decision no report no bɛyɛ 1 week ni. Na case no Court of Appeal de aba no yɛ case of ASY ɛne Home Office yɛ 2024. Na ɛyɛ case bi a this week yɛbɛbɔɔbɔ ani na yɛatwerɛ article kakra fa ho sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ɛbɛtumi aboa. Deɛ court no aka ne sɛ woyɛ obi a wowɔ ɛba wɔ kurom ha na woyɛ wɔ application na yɛma wo saa no recourse to public funds no, na woba na wode wo ho bɛdan aban sɛ aban no recourse yi a wode ama me mesrɛ wo yi firi me so na aban no ɛkyɛ ansa na wɔyi afiri so a even sɛ yɛse ɛyɛ 4 weeks koraa yɛse aban wotumi sue no ama no tua compensation. Nti yɛhwɛ case of ASY ɔne aban kɔɔ court 2024 Court of Appeal case na ɛpɔ a ɛwɔ mu ne nyansa a yɛyi afiri mu no sɛ because wotumi yɛ damages claim against aban no ɛwɔ sɛ aban no woyɛ wɔ application na ɔhwɛ application no ntɛm. Nti obiara yɛma wo asetena a yɛde no recourse ato so sɛ wowɔ ɛba nko ara na mo asetena no mu ɛsesa ebi a wonya adwuma nyɛ anaa baabi a wote no yɛtu anaasɛ woyɛ adwuma deɛ bɛsika no ɛba no yɛ kakraa bi because of ɔba no nti no na wopɛ sɛ yɛyi saa no recourse no firi so a court no sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ aban no ɛyi because yɛfrɛ no inhuman and degrading treatment under Article 3 of the European Convention of Human Rights. Saa law no ɛsi aban kwan ɛsan hyɛ no sɛ obi ɛte kurom ha na n'asetenam anaa biribi a aban no nti ɛato na saa ade no atia ne fa ahodie so a ɛwɔ sɛ aban ɛhwɛ na oyi saa ade no. Enti saa no recourse no ɔmo ayɛ atwe ama ade a ɛde aba ne sɛ 1 aban ntumi mpreventew anaa Home Office ntumi mpreventew sɛ menkɔgye sika sɛ woyɛ destitute anaa potentially destitute. 2 saa condition a ɔde ato o passport no sɛ no recourse no ɛbɛtumi create problem a ɛbɛha wo ne wo ba no sɛ ba no saa de a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ problem. 3 sɛ woyɛ application a ɛwɔ sɛ aban no yi firi so woyɛ ya immediately na ɛwɔ sɛ oyi firi so yɛnka sɛ ɔntwɛn yɛse immediately sɛ one respond promptly a yɛse positive and promptly. Now the two words no positive and promptly no positive ne kyerɛ sɛ wɔ sɛ oyi firi so promptly ne kyerɛ sɛ wɔ sɛ ɔyɛ ne ntɛm. Enti sɛ yɛde no recourse atoo so na biribi si wo kwan sɛ wobɛyɛ adwuma anyɛ sika ahwɛ wo ba na wokɔ de wo ho kɔkyerɛ aban sɛ yi firi me so a yɛsɛ ɛwɔ sɛ oyi. 2 ɛwɔ sɛ ɔyɛ no promptly. Aban ka sɛ ɔbɛyɛ appeal but ɔnyɛ anyɛ appeal nti ɛbɛtumi akɔ Supreme Court but currently no ɛne ne law no nti obi a woyɛde no recourse atoo so a woyɛ application sɛ yɛyi mfiri so because of change of circumstance no wokɔ to case of ASY ayɛ 2024 citation April Court of Appeal a ɛwɔ sɛ ɔka sɛ aban Court of Appeal sɛ meyɛ case sɛ yi no recourse ne firi me so a na ampa sɛ biribi si me kwan sɛ metumi ayɛ adwuma full time na meyɛ adwuma full time bɛsika no nso yɛn ama ne nti no yɛ ho ahohoahoa yɛ anaa yɛ ho mmaa yɛ yɛsɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ positive nti ɛwɔ sɛ woyi. 2 ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ promptly nti sana first no moyɛ application ɛkɔda hɔ weeks and weeks no court no sɛ daabi moyɛ a wɔ sɛ ɔde ma wo nso a within weeks ɛnyɛ months. Finally ade a mepɛ sɛ ɛna yɛde to dwa no sɛ mo a mo ɛwɔ businesses a moyɛ care adwuma no yɛhyɛ aseɛ sɛ mon register with CQC. Na Yehu se careful na nyemu nyina na moba under CQC. Enti CQC no bi a wo dispense oye care adwuma o dispense aduro ana oye bibi about health no or register with CQC. Enti yehu se bebre na wo COS. A mpese mu issue ma omonkrofo. Esra so wo COS na when issue no before 11th of April. Na still a good system no so na won register as CQC a. Oba se wo be issue a. Bottom no emma wo kwan se wo be issue. Enti mu nyinaa no yehu se CQC fudo no queue aba ho because obia e ko register. But ade a me pese wo hye no nso ni. Se wo register CQC na e wo se wo ye sure se wo manuals ni nyinaa e up to date. Obi a oye adwuma ma obi a waye no DBS waje crow free so no waje ni police report. Wo manual a woyɛ no woyɛ manual about safeguarding practical procedures exactly sɛ na wɔatrain wo nkurɔfoɔ ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo a wɔyɛ adwuma ma wo nyinaa wɔatrain ɔmo about CQC foɔ ɔmo mandatory requirements ne nyinaa because woanyɛ no saa na CQC foɔ ba a either sɛ ɔmo mma wo decision immediately anaasɛ ɔmo ma wo decision a ɛnyɛ positive. Enti Bishop, aha ana me de besi on updates no. Asa chire me no kasa bibi ebeto email no ma me de beto dwa.
Emo sania papa asani agum edi amaye anopai wabuebie nneoma ni so papa edi akire ye update ni de bia wo ba odi biba na osan de bia ka ho na odi bia ka ho sania ye hwehwe gum yi na wo ti ase se nneoma no sesan na esesa se wo hwe na nka badista me wo se 14,000 ena eba na 2,000 ena aba ya na kire se nneoma na asesa kwadanim ma me bisa papa ha na yenhwe na papa na nka 14,000 na by now e wo se eba na 2,000 abai na yenshoto adwuma enshoto.
Yes, ohe MRP no bibi ko parliament aya omo a oye omo adwuma no afa omo ho omo twro bibi ko parliament. One of the warnings omo de ma ban is ye be short to carers. Ohene me no ka say ya short to carers because as at last year October na nkrofo adult carers yomu for 3 million and a train adult carers of 250,000. Last year, yetimi year 180,000. This year, and likely because 2,000 or anything and I made ye treaty topic way. Even Acadia Yademawa with me dini panobano. Nkrofo bebre either say omunye ni ye ana say omunimu ye. Anasa omaye ba omaye mistake ama aban no a reject this application no anything na ye pese ye bie nneema bi so no say na be very clear misrebo sa area e law enti say we a construction worker we a garage we a electrician we a tiler we a carer we a social worker na ye say ukubisa say a ma utumi na fa nkrofo bra enye wadwuma enti say first na ubrugu mu na na de amaw enti wo say wo ma lawyer eye maw lawyer no so eye dan a obegisika enti say wo say wo kope define certificate of sponsorship sabe one law school na ye one kobi enti wo no wo de aye construction enti construction adwuma no ene na wo say wo ma wani koso na lawyer na ono akọ school no aye na adwuma no utua na kana oboa na wo ye because sani ye behu from your starting topic here one almost the a very difficult guidance aba even we have application on you who say we can try you betimi age your license na from sem enti a key say unimu ya menye. The first part is that you are restricting you maybe. And instead of 14,000 and for 2,000 per annum. course a yɛnya de biara no sɛ oh my application for defined course yɛ rejected. Reason ti a reject ne sɛ wo no wo a woyɛ carer na woyɛ care provider na woyɛ construction work wonyɛ lawyer nti nyɛ w'adwuma. Nti men pretend sɛ wonim sin lawyer no. Nti fa adwuma no ma lawyer no na lawyer no nyɛ ma wo. Sɛ wokɔboro ho yɛ sɛ wode okay wobɛyɛ no half and half bi na wabɛgye advice ne nneɛma a ɛmboa. Nti ɛwɔ sɛ yɛyɛ extremely careful with exactly adeɛ a yɛyɛ. The intention of the aban is say this time no ɔmma define course no bebree. 2 yɛbɛhwɛ adwuma a woyɛ na yɛde decide wɔ application. 3 ɛnte sɛ first na woyɛ mistake a yɛbɛma opportunity no correct no ɔmbɛ reject no. Enti sɛ wopɛ sɛ wokɔfa obi efiri Ghana ba woyɛ air condition repairer, air condition installer, woyɛ car body works, woyɛ car mechanic, car technician, woyɛ carer, wowɔ nursing home, wo provide care, wotɔn wo service ma cancel, woyɛ construction, woyɛ tiler, woyɛ dry liner. Saa nkurɔfoɔ no nyinaa a mowɔ saa businesses no ɛyɛ key adeɛ a bɛma wo afa nipa wɔ ha akɔfa nipa afiri outside no ɛyɛ sɛ yɛbɛma wo certificate of sponsorship. Wo certificate a wode yɛ adwuma de ɛde ama wo. Ba akadeɛ no a wobɛtumi ɛde akɔfa obi aba no ɛne na yɛsɛ yɛ ne yie. Na ɛnyɛ sɛ wosɔre a na waboro agum. Enti ɔhene ɛnɛ wei ana mede bu ani na mmom yɛ start na wɔ question bi wɔ hɔ a na mayɛ.
Mo anɔpa mamema atiefoɔ nyinaa adwene embassy so sɛ ɛyɛ BWF Solicitors ɛna anɔpa yi yaba ɛsom yɛ community ɛno nti ɛnkyɛ no yɛbɔ awura mu na papa de ɛnɛ adesua no abrɛ yɛn. Siesie ho number yɛde bɛdi dwuma no ɛyɛ 0208 1334646 anaasɛ 0208 133 1134. Na wode nsɛm no bi nso bɛtumi afa yɛ WhatsApp no so ɛde abrɛ yɛn. Ni akenkan ɛde ama papa 0777 1950989 0777 1950989. Ɛyɛ dwumadi a yɛdi no wɔ ha no sɛ wowɔ question bi bisa na question no ɛmfa topic na papa ɛde aba no ho kora no a it doesn't matter. Nkɔsiaboɔ nti ɛna hemfie esi hɔ. Enti asɛm yi a wopɛ sɛ wohu biara no wode ba papa bɛma wo ho mu ayɛ. Yɛnkɔ na yɛnkɔfa ɛnɛ adesua no ɛmmra papa wada roma ɛnɛ yɛ topic no yɛmfa mmra.
The topic I had about how to make a successful application for CoS and define CoS. CoS no, the full name no, a certificate of sponsorship. And a defined CoS no, a defined certificate of sponsorship. Now, certificate of sponsorship no, and no yadema omo wo kromo hadada. And a defined certificate of sponsorship no, yadema omo fi Ghana aba. Enti se wo business wo license as a skilled worker sponsor. Wo license no kwa e wo se wo ye application e wo SMS ne sponsorship management system. Sponsorship management system. And then the portal home office e dey ma se bibia wo hia free om ho bia no ɛhɔ ana wode kɔhwɛ na ɔmahwɛ na ɔmode ama. Enti sɛ woyɛ application for CoS na 1 adeɛ a mepɛ sɛ wote aseɛ ne sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wowɔ vacancy ɛwɔ hɔ. Saa vacancy no ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ vacancy a ɛyɛ genuine. Enti nyɛ vacancy a wona wo bɔ wo tirim aka sɛ mewɔ vacancy ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ genuine. So woyɛ defined certificate of sponsorship nso a ɛno nso no ɛwɔ sɛ wowɔ vacancy a ɛyɛ genuine. Na ɛno ana create problems. So wohwɛ law na can be your friend agency work and as a third party supply. So agency work, subcontract, and a third party supply. So home office, guidance notes are your friend SK 1.1. A defined near who bet me as obia or business or person within the panoba. Enti sa wo kofa obi efri Ghana ana wo fa obi wo ha. Saa de na e wo se wo kire se wo genuine employment no. E ade a e wo se wo di show, and the only way you show it is by providing evidence say wo vacancy no e genuine. So you can say genuine na or law na almost define genuine vacancy. Genuine vacancy ne ye vacancy a what business name nipa we here no or what the requisite qualification and skill or they be yes our business. Adwuma no wo ho, pay no wo ho, wo contract. Enti first no so wo koje COS ana define COS yembisa osefa evidence of contract bra. Enti ene no yebebisa osefa wo evidence. Evidence na yebisa wo no e wo se wo highlight baby a e kire se saa contract we adwuma we ana omope. Enti se we ye care adult care health provider e wo se wo kire se contract we no e for adult health care provider. So we a dry liner, I was out a contract we a for dry lining. Now, so what contract no read the contract in a year because contract be wa and full control of our staff. Into with decision making, ube say omachim. Na nipa na wakɔhwɛ no your client. Na wa wo kono wo ebi a normal use the word agency amount. Home office still the word agency and now subcontract, but normally suspicious. Because say oti agency now, just say no, who provided labor to a third party. And wo and I also will explain it. And to be successful, no, you will be your friend of business plan. And I say business justification. And I say business case. And wo construction company. When you subcontract every Bovis home, Bovis say by your dos mam omo. Enti contract no mo wono ebia ewo Manchester. Omo was assigned contract for 24 months. Enti we have contract now provide specific job description obeye. It is our job description. I was aligned with the SOC 2020. And your court baby, your friend Office of National Statistics, IONS. Every SOC be our definition. Then your SOC. SOC is Standard Occupation Classification. Into the standard occupation classification for every occupation your classification at the man. And to your contract now, yes, we will dry lining and I will call carpentry work and a mason worker. I was a contract not describable at deporting and walk. Into dry lining, no, it means your sandpaper or your tapering or your polishing or your sealing or your painting. We are 100 over. So our job description now, yes, state your contract. We call SOC 2020 code now. ABR, you find 5321 and our 6345. Specific job description now, almost state you on. I was sent back contract. Now what the yellow highlighter, I highlighted. No, come, Mr. Umwi. What highlighted with the yellow highlighter no? I feel now we buy your business case. Enti home office, omo no. Wejuma no omo ntiase. For example, care no moton service. Enti mo a moyɛ care na moton service no. Service no ebi a wotɔn council, hospital, and individuals. But contract na service contract na yɛde ama wo no. Wobɛhu sɛ yɛ restricted wo rights kakra because nipa ho adwuma na wokɔyɛ no. Enti sɛ wokɔ nipa ne fie a nipa na wowasoma no sɛ ɔnkɔyɛ adwuma no. Nipa na wokɔ ne fie no. Ɔbɛma no instructions. Enti wohwɛ wo contract na yɛbɛ state wɔ mu sɛ the final decision making no ɛyɛ client no. Home office, almost definition of full control, responsibility, and discharge. No, when who the word full responsibility pair, then it creates a problem. Now, almost say we'll supply labor. I'm a third party. That is why one eye with Jumano, offer pen, any paper, and offer computer. Dear sirs, I operate an adult healthcare business. And as part of our business, we sell our service to either the local authority or the NHS. In addition, we have individual private contracts with various adult healthcare needs. We have 20 contracts with individuals, and we have 5 contracts with the local authority, with the emphasis on Lambeth Council. You will see from the contract that our contract is valid for 24 months. We are required to provide service, not staff, service to the following people. Now, there's issue about data protection as to whether some will be disclosed. And also, we are very careful because a council no ma nipa na woyɛ n'adwuma no ne din ne n'address no ɛwɔ sɛ wo redact no redaction no kyerɛ sɛ wa blacken out wɔde wo contract no kɔ a wotumi blacken out. Enti this is the service that we provide. Now wafa a contract of employment and the job description. 1. Assisting with daily care facilities. 2. Bathing and dressing. 3. Cooking. 4. Cleaning. 5. Manual lifting. All these are provided by the carers. My role as a business is to recruit and discharge the contract because the contract is between your business and the local authority. And yet between the local authority and our staff. However, so one explaining a year, I buy a year home office, on because we will supply labor. And it's a very, very difficult thing. In the same way, more construction business. So we have application yes if a contract, bra. And yes, we could contract now what they call. Anything I make us a lawyer, a human. Because I was a lawyer not differentiating between a contract of employment and an agency. I also distributed between supply of labor and discharge of service contract. These are legal issues. I was aware. For example, what is the meaning of employment? And within documents now, what they call why will business case justification as to whether I was will recruit you from outside? We will explain it with business. I will say we use the legal definition of employment and service provision because they are two different things. The service provision is by the business. The employment is by the employee. And the employment contract is between the employee and the employer. Then what is employment? Employment or an employee is a person who has been employed by a business or an individual for a specific task within a specific duration. And as part of the employment, there are compensatory requirements. There are wages paid, holidays, sick leave, and it's money. Now, the emphasis, one will say, because we are failing. Omo request here, I reject you. Obi wa don't tear say I reject you. But say, if you say we a lawyer, now why bet me here? You're going to get a rejection. And nkrofo bebree wo ho a omo reject omo because omo take omo time no omo nye, and it's very detailed. Afei nso why we nyina wie no wo business no ebi abacus care and anaasɛ hardware construction company. Wa mu no nkrofo a owo no ebi a ɛyɛ nyinaa no adwuma a wayɛ nyinaa yɛ 18,000. Wonko na woyɛ w'adwuma. Wɔsɛ bɛpɛ nkrofo 6. Wonkyerɛ ska baabi a wobɛnya ska free na wode employ nkrofo 6. Enti wo new contract na wanya no wobɛhu sɛ wo payment schedule ɛwɔ hɔ. Enti use payment schedule no na fa yɛ forecast anaa budget. Enti wode wo application no kɔ a wɔsɛ woyɛ wo budget ka ho. Because ada share paper na meka ase share. Wobɛhu home office omo guidance notes no. Omo yɛ very very specific. Say request na woyɛ no. Ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ genuine. Because when this car would tia nkrofo 6 na wo se wo call employ omo na. How we be to tia. Enti this is what happens. So wo ye application na omo nye happy with ade a waya. Ade omeyin. Omo say sir executive officer. First of all, we will request for DCOS, a defined course. 24 hours per was here demand. 24 hours was here demand. And you do 24 hours then from Mawa. Mubehu ni pebi atro EO no your friend of executive officer. Not just a case in a raise concern Emma home office. And to hear on Bibisa. Almost when starting a case, the EO will have already provided an indication of what information is required and outline potential risk. Until what they are your risk assessment. So we will be our be a groom keke, be suspicious. Now I have a investigation. Until potential risk and say, what's a man plan for 5 with the whole year. Adwuma wa yɛ nyinaa 18,000. Wobɛyɛ dɛ tua ɔmo deɛ. Ɔmo sɛ ansa na ɔmo bɛtwerɛ ɔmo. Ɛwɔ so ɔmo perform genuine employment checks. Maka ho asɛm. To see whether you need to request further information of evidence. Ɛno na may explain sɛ saa genuine employment checks no. 1. Ɔwɔ vacancy. The vacancy na ɔwɔ no ɛyɛ from contract. Ɛnyɛ contract a ɔbɛnya in future. Ɛwɔ contract a ɔwɔ sisi a. Obi say o na lawyer because contract is here made and discharge. Well, so wo koji contract is here fa omo ye settled wo kromo na mo nye. Na use contract no fa koye application. Or say you must write out for further information using a relevant letter template. If you are unsure about what information and evidence you require from the sponsor, discuss the case with your line manager. Bishop, when was that the normal escalating from executive officer, a corp manager, and this is why you must then contact the sponsor using the relevant request further information letter from the Migration and Borders platform. Allow 5 working days for a response. Attach the letter template found on the Migration and Borders guidance. If the sponsor does not respond by the deadline date, then using the ad hoc case working function and Metastorm, you must change the application's status to reject. Update the comments field with details of the rejection. Include notes on the sponsor summary search. You must then send the sponsor a letter advising them that the application has been rejected from the defined CoS mailbox. Attach the template to the application. And this is where be someone careful. Ada highlight, consider referral of the sponsor for compliance action for me. Please highlight it for me. If we can make it yellow, I'll prefer that. If you can't, that's okay. Bishop, Adia and Mame are spending a lot of time on this. First, no, ukwaje ni amfamawa enwa no. But where do you show? Almost say you rejected application now. I was here consider say you better refer for compliance action because we say open define CoS 6. Yahweh wo niam me hu say adwuma na wo se wo eni ho. Woni ska wo di tua wo. Contractor wo dey aba no wo supply labor, wo nya employees na wo ye. Enti se sia no ye betwe waso. One will say, "Oh, copy aduane adi na se sia dey asotwe ebra." Or say, if the sponsor responds and provides all the requested information, you must check the information provided by the sponsor is consistent with the application details. If the sponsor provides information that is inconsistent with the application details, for example, the sponsor has applied for a short-term occupation post, but the job description indicates the job is not one of the roles. The salary is not in line. The skill level of the job is not pitched at the appropriate level. An incorrect occupation goal. You must then update CCR and then a compliance sheet. Compliance sheet. And unfortunately, so we are owner of a business, now our license. Now we need a friend of stock. Code 2024. We name the income level. Won't take job description. I say, won't share the prescribed rate. Won't share whether it's on the salary list or not. Whether say a yet new entrant and not any new entrant. Adia way and say, who invite or monoma be your investigation. And tis a win nimu ya, Mesrel menye. The anti America se win nimu ya, menye say. So wo koye ade no na ekoye problems sisia na eko create problems amount. The entire create problems amount say omo reject wo we no under SK 12.21 the betimi asi no aye compliance. Enti ada e be share another one na yahwe the betimi asi. A key say ye we are ye be ni ye. Enti SK 21 enti any. Or say if your application for defined CoS is successful, it will be allocated to we by Yanko form 1222. We will reject any application for defined CoS if the job does not meet the skill level requirement. We have reasonable grounds to believe you have chosen an inappropriate occupation code for the role. The job does not meet the salary requirements. We have reasonable grounds to believe the job is not a genuine role or amounts to a hire of worker to a third party. We have reasonable grounds to believe the role does not comply with UK employment law, for example, national minimum wage. We have reasonable grounds to believe you have provided false or misleading information in your application. The application otherwise does not meet the requirements of the skilled worker. We may also reject the application for defined CoS or where you have requested multiple defined CoS grant, fewer than you have requested or grant none at all for any of the following reasons. You have asked to provide additional information and you didn't. You cannot justify your need for another defined CoS. We do not consider your need to be credible based on your current circumstances. We are not satisfied that you will be able to offer guaranteed work for the worker by the start date stated on the defined CoS. The request is substantially or materially the same as the one we have previously rejected. Ada yenyin free ho na yenko. Bishop, baby yedu no ehia a lot of advice to the businesses. Me concern is say wokɔ sɛ yɛma wo paano na yɛse paano no bi ni hɔ na nka wada no ho na wokɔ fie ba wokɔ sɛ yɛma wo paano na yɛma wo paano no a yɛbɛkyi wagyina ahwɛ sɛ woa wobɔtɔm woa wobaeɛ no wokura sika a wode bɛtɔ paano ana nnipa no a wo so wokɔfa no wowɔ sika a wode bɛtua ne ka adwuma no a wo so wobɛyɛ no ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ nni hɔ a ɔmo ba bɛyɛ wɔ investigation mesrɛ mo ɛyɛ very serious thing America no. Enti mo a mo sponsorship license first no. Wokɔ sɛ wokɔgye a yɛsɛ o yɛmfa ma wo na wada no ho no apɛ baabi atena. Na wasan yɛ biom yɛsɛ yɛmfa wo. Ɛnɛ no ɔmo reject one a ɔmo consider sɛ yɛbɛba hɔ abɛhwɛ sɛ wo adwuma no woyɛ ne yie a. Sɛ woyɛ application te sɛ nnora Indian be a friend. Or business no one or no one on take adenase. Into what church or near many be a good paper so. And or dear Connie are rejecting. Anna, another Indian catching so, and Crawford, we are very good into call. To our call, and I send me a copy of idea. I know the bar and my friend is sombra, Nantanasi. The problem is, idea on Tiasia. When you're lawyer, Sadia ye, the difficulty is home office is here no more intelligence and a risk level. And to all request it, young farmer, or request it, young farmer, you say, wono, men pesemeka asimbi, but ebi a woko ton at the ajinkro for 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 at the omaba. And say first na ya de mau, na woko fan crofone bana asemba no mabemu. Sesia no, young farmer, in 2% we are successful. For lawyer na lawyer enye ma na sisi no enye trial lock biom and na say try and error because we try na error bema yen reject unko almost say omo be compliance audit near investigative so dem potin na wo ye ade na wo ye no ase wunhu ani enti bishop eno nti ana masam ayetenten anope
asɛm tintin ni nyinaa nso ɛde mfasoɔ ɛba ɛno nti papa ansa na mebie telephone line atom na wɔne a ɔbɛ pɛsɛ obɛbisa biribi afa ho anaasɛ wɔwɔ asɛmbisa bi a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔde ma papa na ɔde aba no ma membisa papa ma ɔ quickly sɛ nka mekɔ na makɔgye adeɛ na meba na so wɔmfa ma me a adɛn na wɔsa bɛ investigate me na sɛ ba sɛ yɛbɛ investigate me na nneɛma no ansisi so sani omo hwehwɛ na ɛho asotwe yɛ den
bishop sana wonim no se yɛ compliance auditor na omo any anje o we no ho yɛ suspend your license yɛ revoke your license and yɛ downgrade from A to B yɛ downgrade to B a wontimi mfa nipa bio bo mo wo no ɔmbɛyɛ adwuma ma yɛ suspend a wontimi mfa nipa bio ba ɔmo wo no ɔmbɛyɛ adwuma ma yɛ revoke a ɔmo wo no mo 60 days e wo so mo free ho but mesraw ende ho last week me catch ɔmo say crash bi na yire yɛ de handcuff egu ne nsa the enti a ɔmo escalate adeno from EO to manager and say police for ebem enti se yehu se wo ye obi a wo ye ade na akotonton ne niema a omo refer ma police for na ya investigation because we hwɛ the issue and there were 5 responsibilities respecting UK immigration law obi a o promote illegal immigration bia no ye fa na say we criminal ye bitimi a charge o near prosecute you, near the what to prison. And that is the serious nature of the whole thing. And in China, the person be careful because see and yet oh young farmer, yeah, and yes, young farmer, you better report to my police. Now police are your investigation. Now one you're careful, you the work out and to be and you're careful.
emo atiefo ene ochiami anim asemuka papa say obi anya den onye careful yes say medicotum yamfa mame a enya hwe odi mame nko try bi keke dabi once wodi akotum say ye de bema wo yamfa mawo investigation be koso eho ene betwetwe asem na ba no mpinifo say eye hwerema ene twetwe dwom anopa ibre na fa wonsem ni bibra ne yamfa mbisa papa ema wo say se wonso odi no esise ya sen ena wo beye eye 0208 1334646 0208 133 1134 anase obeba ye WhatsApp line so na wodi ensem no aba ho na me de bisa papa e de amawo eye 0777 1950989 papa obi bisa say please can I use English language B1 from Trinity College to apply for FLR, FP for the first time, is it compulsory to use A1 for first time application or B1 is better? Thank you, Papa.
Okay, once I wabo FLR FP no, just or outside law application. Into English in compulsory. Into what the cocra na nyadi a umbehwe. And our man share after 2 years no expire. So we under FLR-M. And I say we parent route FLR-FP. But we no under 5-year route there, English near compulsory. Either A1, A2, or B1. The entire meka B1 no say what ben na ubetimi aya. Uku ano maaba akwa, udi beku 2.5 years. Udi beku another 2.5 years. Udi beku indefinite stay. Now wasa de eku British citizenship.
And you work nyina.
Enti we nya bog off. Enti we nya buy one get one free. We ya buy one get 4 free. Enti enti so wutimi ya now 5-year route there. We B1 na we nya B1 kopem time obeba done British citizen. Yes.
Emo Papa. And then Papa said that statement back where buy one get all free. Get all free. Me pacho me ma watching emo wakwaba ebadumadi so.
I'm Pastor Prophet. Pastor Mejoso.
One from a prophet into the make £50. Why?
Oh, Captain Bishop. Captain Willing Escape.
Yanko, Papa ate you.
I'm Pastor. Wait a question, Madame Flaco. So, something. Madame Flaco, no, 5 years route, parent route. And sorry, no, 10 years route, parent route. And also for 5 years route, parent route. But no, because indefinite, no, Panchua, from Ben on Panchua, or 10 years also for 5 years route, parent route.
Say, what parent route now we call for indefinite. We use to set for adult dependent relative. Set, S-E-T. So set no yeah for settlement. Until we form be a set M, set L, nina a settlement. But because original neba so adia will be used to set for adult dependent relative and not the application.
Emo yen so yeda wase me pacho onia ujina line so no jina suma me na memfa voice emma papa quickly na yen toa so emfiri ho nhwe se voice ni beba.
Good morning, lawyer ni bishop. Lawyer me pacho student ya omode scholarship ebesunya de wa ha. Omo wi omo course no a. Omo ne omo dependent no toa so tena aha eye adwuma. Renew omo visa ya kosi se obenya indefinite leave to remain. Ana se owie course a oni dependent ni nyina ko back to Ghana. Medase.
Papa me pacho what in asembusa no.
Matthias here, and to say what they are buying Sikaba, who is school now was our Ghana. I just a scholarship secretariat and our Ghana government, I'm our exemption. Home office rule is sir. So what they any home office rule Ghana rule and a home office rule is sir. What they are buying scholarship bar, sabe. Me nana ebi akwiatene wa ni koko kakra wado ewo sehwe anahe akwese ana bekwai ana se me nana ofia pam na wako ne kenu akoye adwuma ana se no tidun kwa ofen a owo ne apetition distillery waye na adwuma kakra watua ho tax a yede abeye etua school fees say few months ago muhu de ba our radio so yetua school fees no yese fa ko boa o man ne ntumpon entinya wo McDonald's adwuma na wo beye wa ha no ene kakra wo beye no ne hia aban se One out of millions and millions of people, no, my boy hoka for 2 years, no, maybe 150,000. It will be also for nim the no, but can't na be ye juma wa Ghana. And to be any scholarship, or we are semi amedi to me better. So I buy a mouth crata home office will be refuse your application. And to my very, very careful. I was sad way.
Mo papa yeda wase me pa chaw yenwe wate na so papa mpa me ma wakwaba e ma wache e ba dwumadie so
me ma wache me lawyer yuna ejemoto
papa etio
yo me pa chaw me question bisa ma me ya kitu akakra na oye omo dependent on na yiri na buy cap wo yi na am say omo na ya the deadline big to almost so say edu a partner ntimi o dependent ntimi ba nti wo ma ni kunu bai ene ne ba na am so mba no say mu nim system ne so nti na ma o mu nya obi kura hwe ne ba ne ma no nti na ma ba ma ne ntimi nya adwuma zeti wo mbe so mde akwala ne kopie na o beso hu say o de ne kwa akwala ne betima sa ba na ne question o beso good well take how long and so na akwala na timi aba.
Well, I mean, first of all, the entire mark Lana Satana said, or better not Komoha. And someone no Ghana, no Kotana check beyond 6 months, and I say even longer, it creates problems because not just a Yahanote. And to some Tihadia, why and the Habano, Abessaya difficult. But Metiasia, so mobile, my intino, is a quite be brave. But ye omo dwen se betena ha enti se omo hia so betena ha no mo de no kwa very likely so be losing a setena
what in your papa kan yana say I believe say eniema say no e was say oba na ne papa betena say na bisa say
mema na ba
yeah na yen hwe the way forward why
mema na ba
enti about your address and contact details.
Oh, me from old to new address.
Oh, from old to new address. Oh, your old customer. Me da say, nyame inshira. Yo, papa, yamfa we obi aba your WhatsApp line so say hi Bishop. Me da say. Why hi na kama pa. I do like to find out if I can apply for sponsorship license on my pre-settled status. I already have a care business. Okay. Yeah, papa. And you ubisa say ne pre-settled status and obet me apply for sponsorship license ana.
Ubet me apply, but nipa na was so jinemu mawa your friend a key personal one. I was so you'll be all settled. I will promo her. And when you're settled, no, your mouth quite. I'm a win issue COS no. As we are director in the business, which me appoint you be within the business now or what settlement no ejina hwama.
Emo and papa say apply application in the media tum na embum e was say o hwe obi a sebi ukita full ayino na waginam edi amawo enunti bre na yenhwe wo na mejina we point we so na afi media to form se opese yehwem na ye apply na ye gi license no emma wa ene to embrike na bra 4th floor Anna House 214 to 218 High Road 7 Sisters Landing N15 4NP debia masima mekani say Tesco car park hono me ena mehwe ho ho de metimi ama 90 minutes free no wa park wo ho na watu America abasoro na me ne ho ayeden atena ase na one papa adi nkomo na eno no free ho a wo de tube no ena eba eye exit 2 ena wo hwehwe 7 Sisters tube station exit 2 se nyame ya wadom na hunu exit 2 ho na wo pie se bam won sani faso building na esi ho no ya no wise muscle BWF Solicitors ye eni yegina ho no yegina ho sei peti na waforo aba na yene atena se adi enkomo je number yi na book appointment si ya na behunu papa 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 papa emergency number 077 127 61884 077 127 61884 me pa cho me ma wachi ema wakwaba eba dwumadi so.
Good morning, Bishop.
Morning, Nana. Odaroma. Yet you.
But that's a Bishop. Bishop. Some baby, you know, present can be sound Odaroma, Bishop.
Mananko, Papa, it you.
A decline. Nacho, Ubi Betty, the EU iron crater or Umasiana.
Me bacho, Ubi Sasa, Ubi bet me the EU. Na o kyerɛ sɛ nipa no wɔyɛ EU ni ɛna ɔpɛ so ɔware obi anaasɛ EU ni no ɛna ɛwɔ nkrataa na ɔpɛ so ɔde ware obi.
Obi to afa EU kwan so ɛde ayɛ nkrataa.
Okay.
Na ebi am so no sɛ obi ɛyɛ application na sɛ obi kɔyɛ nkrataa na so ɔstart application na betumi anya share code and sana BRP na ba na.
Yo, Papa,
okay,
you are no.
First of all, share code no ye free BRP no so. Obian so or application for leave to remain for the last few months no. Who create your account na? Ubetimi a check it was it now. See a mau asitna na and then I would create your share code. So now we are sitting at that and so now we apply and then so betimi a create share code. So obi person worry EU ni wa ha or you okay so be worry. The one of the requirements you know, your immigration status requirement under eligibility leave to remain partner 2.1. So eligibility leave to remain partner 2.9 and I say E-LP 2.1. So offer A, B, R and eligibility leave to remain partner 2B. And also offer AI and II and a B. A very serious. So we need to I just said exception EX1. And to hear law na say, so we will be we need to ewo kromo ha and your fraud we are in breach of the immigration laws. Obi a overstay, obi a na setena ewu, obi a one fa kwan paso na buy. So we have application will kromo ha under ELTP 21 and ELP 22. Both A and B no are mandatory requirements. We need asset na wintimi any EU ni no nye. Yenim so say say ba woman ana EU ni wo ba or limited leave and I say or yeah Britisher. Now or qualifying child under appendix EX1A. Ebetimi are one of the general requirements a protective or those say GEN 3.2 so and paragraph 271 and so but the main thing is so we need asset na I will say EU ni na we gina ne so ono wo ba ono nso e wa asset na ha na watena ha 7 years.
Me bacho utie answer papa de ma wono. Emo enti ebeya pack wo ho na kotena papa nim na fa nkrata wo wore ne awo nyina koto na papa nhwe mu ma wo na won kire okwanya wo be fa so a wobetimi di application no atum na nneema aye kama papa memfa we emre na afi yentoa so emfiri ha se enne ye di Deborah beba
Ye di Deborah beba
me bacho emo ye mfa we emfiri ha na afi yɛde Deborah Abe Remo. Ɔse, good morning, Bishop. Good morning, Uncle Ben. Please, my friend made an application to the Home Office for a switch to a new care company in December 2023 after the previous company's license was revoked. Previous license company was revoked. She received an acknowledgement letter that the application was being processed. However, when she checked with the share code, she noticed that the old picture has been updated with the new picture, but she is yet to receive an update from the Home Office, and her BRP, as at the time of the new application, her visa was valid till June 2026. She just lost a very close relative in Ghana, and she wants to find out if something can be done to speed up the process. Kindly advise. Thank you. Papa, do you have anything?
Well, so Oma update your picture is very likely sir Oma grant was it no. I think sir so on sanka will BRP email BRP for no na catch from so on sanka. Say Omo issue your mekachro, Omo issues on mekachro. However, our BRP valid to 2026. Yeah, ma replacement BRP. Into letter nom de be ma osa wasetena na eno na e kire say ama wasetena into old BRP na 2026 na eno na wo de betu kwan aye bibia. But email BRP for no na bisa o mo meka kire.
Emo email wom na search say it is saying atom na eno ano no na ye ko. Me ba cho wa line no so ni gina so ma me na me fa we emetwam.
Hello, good morning. Me pacho. Me bisa question ya mame brother. Pacho wawari European about omo wari 2020. And na sisiano. Manya 3 years. Ikem. Obana de kan akwa divorce. Ayawa so east the ni be. One country in Timpacho. A brother no. Oye divorce ewa ha say ya ewa direct governor. Obetimi aje benefits straight away and I say ontimi benefit. Secondly, you know, ni book na nkasa bewu 2027 because of Bakroma 2022. Tino 2027 no. When you divorce certificate na obetchen 2027 no wakakoye retain rights na say unya divorce certificate na bit my retain rights na as switching leave na pre-settled no so na pacho that's
Papa Odaroma.
Say a case retain writer near Chelsea nipa no waware agile enti ujina aware no ware jai no dey an application. Say or yes successful bear in mind say or benefit under EU rules now. Reference point in EU ni no. Enti all those say you true say ultimate benefit. Sometimes the requirements are different. Just be mindful. Say we need nipa na jai I was say we update your Home Office. And a benefit for na check e be hu say one original also. And BRP said the name no December way yemfa BRP nya adwuma biom. Our old one and one obey use. But so we need old one na why retain right na on be brand of fufuro. Enti your two kinds so I was so sure say our BRP between summer and December no. Omo mo create account dada no. Omo aka so mo betimi etu kwan without the BRP. But was our account at Home Office na ade ama wo. ayɛ online a wasetena ne biribiara egu so.
ɛno ano no ɛnti watwa akɔ na aberanteɛ no a wɔde baayɛ sɛ wobɛtumi ayɛ sponsorship license on under settle no status no ɔsɛ papa ɔda wase papaapa na watake advice no na ɔbɛba na wɔne wabisi nkonnwa na neɛ ɛtoa so bia no mode atoa so mepakyɛ mefa me last caller na yɛfiri hɔ a yɛde Deborah ba na papa abɛwie ama yɛn na afei yɛde dwumadie no aba awieyɛ mepakyɛ mema wakye ɛma wakɔ aba ɛba dwumadie so
Bishop Pacho Mediosu anofare.
ɔhene nyame nhyira wo yɛnkɔɛ
Bishop Pacho person bisa papa say madam for be Eddie we buy and care for be buy last year but still onya ejuma like company ni man ejuma and the person bisa papa advice efa ho and last year check in ni we no ni share code no as a be expire August we service and ni visa na kasa de 5 years no man 5 years the papa say like we ever say to say
Well,
like say ni share code no ebe expire August nti onya ejuma ni ye no ebi onya part 20 hours part time bi obetumi aye eno ana e was side because omo man ejuma ni still yeah.
okay papa you are no
sɛ obi de wo ba ha sɛ bɛyɛ adwuma ma no na wanyɛ adwuma nyɛ a wo ne no nyinaa no moatɔ mmara 20 hours na a wɔkɔyɛ no emphasis ne sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ adwuma nipa na ɔde wo ba no woyɛ adwuma ma no ansa na watumi akɔyɛ supplementary 20 hours ama wo bi nti me lawyer a mete public mete badwa mu no menka nkyerɛ wo sɛ kɔtɔ mmara no nti legally no wonni adwuma no yɛ a ɛmma wo ho kwan sɛ kɔyɛ adwuma ma wo biara but sɛ wobɛyɛ wo sɛ wonyɛ wo ɛndeɛ wo ne wo employer no asɛm
Amo papa ayi asɛm na no kama pa debi ama asɛm a meka ne sɛ yɛbɛtena radio so ha hyɛ no nso sɛ radio no nyɛ wo nkoa na wotie ɛna mema wate wo ho ase sɛ ɛnyɛ wo question na wobɛbisa no nti ɛna papa nkɔ lose ne license no yɛntimi nyɛ ne saa nso ma ne nyɛ yi ɛno nti no yɛwɔ nneɛma a yɛde gu asa so ɛne yɛwɔ nneɛma a yɛde gu apueyam enti sɛ wode nneɛma yɛde gu apueyam ɛbɛgu asa so a ɛnyɛ yi wode asa so deɛ bɛgu apueyam a ɛnyɛ yi ɛno nti menua gye address yi nakɔ na tena papa anim na bisa papa sɛ asɛm wei ɛna metimi de afa ɛdeɛn na metimi ayɛ ɛyɛ 0208 493 7340 papa office telephone number no ofra no book appointment o sɛ opɛ sɛ obi hu papa de bia me ba me educate amanfo sɛ ye won nsɛm bi wɔ hɔ a ubisa no radio so a ɛnyɛ ye yenim sɛ opa ade ɛyɛfo ade ɛyɛfo nso de ɛyɛ a na ɛho nsɛm soso ɛno nti no mesrɛw ɛyɛ a yɛba ha munya abotre na muntake information no na mommra office ne ene montena ase mpenifo ka sɛ ɛdan wɔ aso ɛso yɛyɛ dan ne deɛ yɛsisi naso nyinaa naso no nti asɛm bi nti bombarding address ne yɛ 4th floor Anna House 214 to 218 High Road 7 Sisters Landing N15 4NP mepacho bra na ne papa mesi nkonwa na yendi enkomo menua sɛ asɛm a meka wate aseɛ
Pacho Bishop
mepacho medase ɛna no pa na me preach na meka sɛ babi a problem wo bia no solution wo hɔ enti problem no wo hɔ de ba solution wo hɔ oba papa ebehwɛ why yanko fa lawyer Deborah Emra na yewia papa ede finishing touches no ato hɔ amaye papa.
Thank you, Prophet. So today we looked at the topic of how to make a successful application for CoS and Defined CoS. So a CoS is a certificate of sponsorship, and this is given to those who are residing in the UK. A DCoS is a defined certificate of sponsorship, and this is given to those in that goes abroad. So, for instance, Ghana. So those skilled worker sponsors who wish to recruit people from abroad, they need to do what is known as a COS application on the SMS portal, which is given by the Home Office. So when making an application for a COS or a DCOS, you have to ensure that there is a genuine vacancy. So how do you show that there's a genuine vacancy? Well, you have to show the evidence. So for instance, you have to be able to show that there is a contract in place, and that states, the job description, the job role, the remuneration that will also be provided. You also have to show that the contract is tailored to the level of work you are recruiting for. If you will be offering third-party supply, i.e. you have a contract with the local authority, you have to be able to explain this in your business plan. So you have to be able to show that even though you are supplying this, you're not supplying labour, or for instance, you have a contract with the local authority that is in place. The job description has to align with the standard occupation classification. And again, this has to be stated in the contract, and this needs to be highlighted. So as I said just now, if you are supplying that, or you have a subcontract with another private individual or a local authority, you have to ensure that your business case or plan is in place. You have to be able to explain the contracts you have, etc., etc. When sending your application, you ought to provide a schedule of your budget too. So this is to show that the people that you will be recruiting, indeed, you will be able to pay them. So when the Home Office is making a decision on whether to issue you with a COS, they will usually, with defined COSs, they will usually make a decision within 24 hours. However, if they look at the application and they see that there are potential risks, the executive officer will request for further information. And you usually have 5 days to respond. Sometimes they can reject your application for a COS, and indeed, if there are serious risks, they may even consider referral of the sponsor company for compliance action. And sometimes this can lead to your sponsorship license being downgraded, revoked, or suspended. So this is my brief summary for today's topic. Thank you very much.
Emo, well, you are owing me a lot of money because I can count how many times you have called me prophet now. So when you call me prophet, it's £50. So I'll come to the office and meet you. All right. God bless you. Thank you. Yo, Ajepo, Nami Inshram, Abe Poto di Aguma Maye Kama. Inyame abo nkrufo bi ano ne brofo sane efasi ye defano. Na me bisa se no mo brofo no mo sheda kusunya no wahi. Papa, me pacho ye endi anopai na minja na akɔhwɛ bunjuma.
Yo, Bishop, that was Sunday kan Saturday yɛbɛtoa yɛ dwumadie no so. Nti nyame adoma yɛbɛhyia mu nyinaa Saturday.
Yo, emmo atiefo ene anapai eha ena mrebe ma yɛkwan ne yɛde dwumadie no asi. Mewie a mene Bishop Dr. Charles Aban ɛbɛtoa so. Nti manyi afidie no ɛmfiri ha. Yɛnja papa kwan ne yɛwie a yɛbɛtoa so. Yakrao. Bye bye.
This is our world.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specialising in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specialising in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contested and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner. with over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.